Welcome to the Spirit Guide Daily. These are daily messages for our collective. They will cross your path when they're meant to. These are timeless readings. This is the Crow deck bringing you 3 predictive cards. We're going to get a Higher Love Oracle card, and we're going to get a Sacred Traveler card as well. Let's get started here. And before I get started, the normal spiel here is please don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below, which is the only way to book me. But I'm also asking people to check out my new podcast, which is Logical Magic Examining Esoterica, and that is on all of the major services. All right, let's get going here. The Sun in the upright. Whoa, that's awesome. The Hermit in reverse. And then I have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse as well. So the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. It can be a card of pregnancy and new beginnings, by the way. So for those of you who are hoping to conceive, looks like good energy on this particular day. The Hermit in reverse is kind of coming out of your cave, interacting more. It's also a sign that you have been healed from whatever it is that you have been working on. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse is a good card for me because it is a leadership card. It is a managerial card. It is a card of feeling your personal power. This is saying altogether that you have healed all of your or at least you've made functional all areas of your trauma. Because sometimes healing is simply being, you've resolved the energy around that, meaning you've done the work that you can do. Sometimes there are some things that will stay with you. You have to be careful with, you have to tend carefully for the rest of your life, particularly for OCD and PTSD and CPTSD. Those you will have to be conscious of triggers going forward. But this is honestly saying you've done the work and you're healed, and now you're standing in your personal power. It's a very auspicious energy for new beginnings, for connection, for allowing yourself to make social commitments, which you might struggle with that 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I have a lot of introverts because like energy is always going to attract like energy. Let's get your higher love card here. And the good thing with the Sun card is it's a card of, physical health, of feeling well, of feeling positive. It's a very, very happy card. We have sudden progress and change. Well, that sounds really, really good. Hopefully that is because these are very positive cards. The Hermit card in reverse, the Virgo is the Hermit's card, or the Hermit is Virgo's card. In reverse like that, it really is about emerging from seclusion and allowing yourself to have a more expansive energy around what you're inviting into your life, what you're allowing into your life. But here's the thing, if this is the reading for you, then honest to goodness, this will sound like that about fits. If there's any part of you that's like, hey, that doesn't resonate with me, honest to goodness, I may not be the reader for you. I have you stand in the light of truth, and that's fine. There are so many wonderful readers on YouTube, and I hope you find the person with the messages for you. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth, and it's such a sudden progress and change. It is like answers come easily to you. You're able to count on your own counsel, because that's one of the meanings of the Hermit in reverse, because the Hermit is actually the Fool in the Rider-Waite. Having learned many lessons, encountered many different types of personalities, the Hermit is the Fool withdrawing into a cave to kind of mull over life's lessons. When we get the Hermit in reverse like this, you're emerging from that. It's a graduation type of energy, having learned the lessons that you need to stand in your personal power. And you have very good discernment about people now. This is actually just overall a very positive and happy, like this is one of those days where you're going to feel like you stand that little bit taller, where you stand out and you feel good about it, where you feel like you have the answers to things coming easily to you as well. The sudden progress and change energy, this can be something kind of bursting forth. It is something coming into bloom. It is opportunity as well with that sudden progress and change, particularly for people who are in a job-seeking part of their life. Look for good opportunities. This is the day that the sun is kind of shining on those opportunities to find something that puts you in the driver's seat of your life again. Discovering truth, you stand in the light of truth. That is also the Hermit in reverse has faced their authentic self and is willing to be their authentic self. And even though self-love is one of the most important things that we can achieve, it doesn't mean that you think you're perfect. It means that you love yourself even though there are things that you are working on, and we will be working on things throughout the course of our lives. And you do not need to be perfect to be worthy of love, to be worthy of connection, to be worthy of abundance. You know that you are worthy, and you know you will be striving to be the best version of you that you can be throughout the course of your life. This is absolutely, these two card combinations are I am standing in the light of the most that I can achieve within this lifetime. I feel comfortable. This is actually, that's really the vibe that's coming off of this, is you just have a lot of peace with who you are. Whatever you used to question about yourself, you understand the areas of your life that you've been working on. You have a lot of self-acceptance with this particular draw. And as you accept yourself easily, you will find you encounter acceptance wherever you go. And it really is you carrying forward your bright and cheerful and healed energy into the world and getting a lot of return on it. You're discovering that your connections are only ever as healthy as you are. Meaning that when we are healthy, the connections that we make are very healthy indeed. And when we are struggling and trying to heal, often our wounds are reflected in the relationships that are drawn to us or we are drawn to. This is saying you see the truth easily, you have good discernment, you're only allowing healthy people into your life, you have the wisdom of your experience, and now you're in your personal power and it's ready. It's kind of, this is a sign of like green light go. Green light go. That's the energy for today. Okay, that was the Spirit Guide Daily for today. Remember, these are timeless readings that will cross your path when they are meant to. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button because that helps my channel. I will see you again soon. Take care. Be well.